10 to the power 68 is divided by 13. 10 to the power 68 divided by 13, then the remainder is, right. Okay. So, let us do one way of doing it is 10 to the power 68, I am saying M1 is method 1. So, 10 to the power 68 divided by 30 and we have to find the remainder. Okay. Now, you see, so 10 is a smaller number. If you divide 10 by 13, the remainder is 10 or you can say minus 3. Now, look up power of 10, a power of 10 which is very close to 13 or any multiple of 13. 10 ka power 1, 10 is close to 13 but not very close, the difference of 3. What about 10 ka cube? We see all of us knows that 1001 is a very unique number. It is 7 into 11 into 13. 1011 is 1001 is divisible by 13 and 10 to the power 3 is 1000, right. Okay. So, if we divide 10 to the power 3 by 13 or if I divide 1000 by 13, basically you can write 1000 as 1001 minus 1 by 13, your remainder will be minus 1. So, if you divide 1000 by 13, the remainder is minus 1. Now, so we can write it as here as 10 to the power 68, I can write 10 to the power 3, okay, to the power 22 into 3, 10 to the power 66 and here we are left with 10 square and this divide by 13, right. We know that here the remainder, if I this number into this number divided by 13, remainder will get multiplied. So, remainder here 10 to the power 3 if you divide by 30, remainder is minus 1. So, here we will get remainder is minus 1 to the power 22, right. Okay. Multiply by remainder here, right. So, if I divide 10 square is 100. If you divide 100 by 13, 13 7 are 91, the remainder is 9, right. Now, so minus 1 to the power 22 would be a plus 1 because it is an even number. So, plus 1 into 9, so remainder is 9. So, the answer is 9 for this question, right. This is one way of doing it, right. Another way of doing it is we can use the Fermat's little theorem, right. What is Fermat's theorem? We can use the Fermat's theorem, right. Fermat's little theorem. What is Fermat's theorem? If you divide a to the power p minus 1 by p, where p is a prime number, a and p are co-prime, right. So, a is not divisible by p, okay. So, if you divide a to the power p minus 1 by p, your remainder is 1, right. So, by applying this logic, 10 to the power 68 by 13, we have to find the remainder. And now, by apply this logic, we know that 10 to the power 12 divided by 13 will give us a remainder of 1, right. So, we can write it as this one 10 to the power 12 to the power 5. So, 10 to the power 60, now 10 to the power 8 is left and now we can write 10 to the power 8, okay, and divide by 13, right. So, you see 10 to the power 12 divided by 13 will remainder is 1. So, this will be remainder 1. So, remainder is 1. So, now we are left with 10 to the power 8 divided by 13. Now, you see 10 to the power 8 divided by 13, okay. So, if you divide 10 by 13, remainder is minus 1. So, I can say that remainder is minus 3 to the power 8, right. So, we have to divide 3 to the power 8, right. So, basically we got 3 to the power 8 divided by 13, right, correct. Now, you see 3 to the power 3 is 27. 27 is very close to 26, right? So, we can write it as 3 to the power 3, okay, to the square into 3 square divided by 13. Now, 3 to the power 3 is 27 and 27 you divide by 13, remainder is 1. So, here it will be 1 by 1 the square. So, remainder will be 1 into 3 square is 9, 9 divided by 13 is 9 is the remainder. So, 9 into 1, so answer is 9, okay. Okay. So, both way you can do, okay. So, answer is 9 for this, okay.